Girl, I'm turning 29 and the dream has always been to go to school, get a job and then settle down. And yeah, I went to college to become a professional teacher. I went ahead to do my first degree and I'm currently pursuing a second degree in accounting. However, the more I grow, the more I realize that what I actually want to be is a digital nomad. Somebody who has millions in her account and is not limited to location when it comes to work. So here are 6 things I'm doing to pursue this dream and to become a millionaire at least by 30. First one is to obviously stay at my job. I am gonna continue doing my job as a teacher whilst I build an exit plan. We all know the saying that if you don't like what you have or where you are, change it. But then changing your job without a solid plan is like drinking poison and not expecting to die. And in as much as I don't want to be doing this job 2 years to come, I still need to keep it, okay? I also build something that makes my transition very smooth. In this case, I want to end up becoming a full-time creator, okay? And if it doesn't work out, I still have my job to rely on. If you go through my profile here, you see that I have just a few videos, but actually I've been doing this for the past 5 years, okay? I have a main channel with over 1,000 subscribers that I abandoned to come and start this one because I feel like that channel was not going in the direction in which I want to go as a person. So I need my current job to finance my dream until it is able to mature enough to take care of itself. Now, back in 2023, people were quitting their job. You saw influencers quitting their job, okay? And a lot of people went through that frenzy. People were quitting their jobs without any solid plan. But what those influencers did not tell you that they spent time building something to rely on, okay? Most of those people were able to live fully on their social media income. But then those that quitted their job because they got frustrated, those that quitted their job because they felt like they have to, they saw people doing it, they really got stranded, okay? Until you know that you have something solid to stand on, I don't recommend quitting your job entirely. And next thing I'm gonna do is to ditch my fear of money. Now, I realized that the only reason why I've not been serious with this transition and my desire to build wealth is because I've been afraid of success itself, okay? I've been afraid of wealth and the responsibilities that come with it. So when I sat down to write this script here, I was like, girl, are you insane? How can you? There's no way you're gonna make that amount of money in such a short time. But I also told myself that if I can position myself well, then I'll be in a better way to align myself with whatever I need to make such amount of money. I'm not asking you to become spiritual here. I'm only asking you to believe, okay? Because I realized that once you believe that this is something you can do, you start showing up differently. You start making moves differently that align with your new self. You start investing in yourself. And in my case, ever since I told myself that this is what I wanted to do, girl, I realized that I started showing up differently, okay? I have been consistent. This is the longest I've ever pursued content creation. I mean, since early this year, I have just been on a streak and I'm not stopping. So on 31st December 2025, I had about 320 followers on TikTok, and I remember myself making a video and I was so proud of myself. I was just so happy to have that amount of followers, okay? Now guess what? Tell me why the next day, 1st January, okay, I posted a video and then the video just went viral. That was the first time I had 10,000 subscribers. I had more than 1,000 subscribers for views on a video, and within a week to 2, I got a video that got 50,000 views. And I realized that once I told myself that this is what I wanted to do, I just don't know how, okay? But I got this renewed zeal to be consistent. And once I was consistent, God just started blessing me with the views. And now the only reason why I've stopped posting on TikTok consistently is because I want to focus on YouTube, because that is where the money is, okay? Because I already got a book deal. I got a brand send me books to review, and I was like, all right, this is going to work. Now, I'm not trying to become aspirational here, but then I just want to let you know that ditching your fear of money and success is going to make you super intentional. And this is not going to happen overnight, okay? But your consistent effort is definitely going to compound, okay? You just have to build and put yourself in a position to attract big stuff. Next thing I'm doing is building in public, girl. I have had to psych myself that it doesn't matter who saw me, it doesn't matter how cringy I looked, I was going to post my videos anyway. Because I always have this fear of being seen and criticized by people who know me. You cannot build a business in obscurity, and that is why you have to position yourself in the way that the world can see you, okay? So prior to making this decision, I had to tell myself that it doesn't matter who saw me, okay? It doesn't matter what anybody said, because I was so concerned of what people were going to say, and that was a limit to me. That was holding me back. But I had to tell myself that those that really matter are going to support me and not laugh at me. The people who are really your audience are going to support you and even buy from you, okay? And aside the brand deals and good things that happen to you from the exposure that you give yourself, you're going to end up getting real-time feedback on how people feel or think about what you actually building. And this is going to help you to not reinvent the wheel or duplicate what other people already have. It's going to give you the opportunity to build something that is unique to you. Now, the world has become one big digital marketplace, okay? And that is why I have to put myself out there for people to see me, okay? Because I know that once I build the brand, the people and community who matter are going to come along. Next thing I'm doing towards this goal is learning a skill so I can monetize. Now, this whole goal of mine revolves around me getting good at video editing, okay? Because aside content creation, I want to become a professional freelance video editor. And so every passing day, I'm asking myself, what is new in this field? What can I learn? What can I improve on, okay? Because even if you lose everything, girl, a video editing skill, communication skill, all other skills that you learn are cognitive, okay? And nobody can take them away from you. Next thing I'm doing is investing my money. Now, to become a millionaire, you obviously have to have a lot of money. And that is why, aside saving what I get from my job, okay, I am not just letting the money lay there. I'm taking it and investing it into stocks and treasury bills. Next thing I want to talk about is making additional income. Girl, aside managing what I already have, I have started a side business that is bringing in some small income, okay? Now, there are months that proceeds from that business alone can cover my bills. So I'm able to save almost all my paycheck. So that is a plan. And hopefully when I see you in 2 years' time, I am going to be a rich, classy, digital nomad millionaire. Have I put it well? A rich, digital, classy millionaire. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Until I see you next time, take care of yourself.